Hey guys, nothingwired.com, and today we have the brand new Asus Zenfone 5. So this Zenfone 5 is one of the more premium of the Zenfone series. 5 means it has a 5-inch screen, of course. And then you have the box, pretty compact box. That's the phone, nothing much written in there. See, it's an Intel powered phone. That's the model number Asus T00J. Yeah, so we're gonna quickly open the box. It's a little tough dragging out the box, really, and needs a bit effort, but there you see how compact the box is. It's almost as much as the phone itself. So there we have the Asus Zenfone 5. So we'll come back to the phone just in a bit. I'm just going to quickly show you what's in the box. So once you open the box, you'd get a warranty card and another manual here, quick start guide kind of thing, and then you have your micro USB 2.0 cable there, some stickers, and then you have your earphone silver jack, silver plated jack, and then you have a in-ear earphone types, and it also only has the mic button, no volume control buttons. Then you have the round pin wall adapter here, extra 2 pairs of earbuds, and that's about it. Yeah, that's about what you'd get in the phone. Pretty usual stuff, nothing less, nothing more. And then we come back to the Asus Zenfone 5. It's a brilliant looking phone, but more than that, what really surprised us pleasantly is the weight of the phone. It's almost featherweight. It's very light. Yeah, and despite of being a removable back cover, you cannot remove the battery just like the Motorola series. I'm going to show that to you just in a bit. You see a very glossy front. It would attract a lot of fingerprints and greases, but then the back side has a very nice, matte, kind of a ceramic kind of a feeling. This is the white one. You also get the black one. I like the white one more because it gives a very chalk white kind of an impression. Very nice and looks very premium. You have a 5-inch screen there. On top you have your earpiece, and then the front camera. Below you can see all the hotkeys and stuff. And then pretty much nothing here except the hole to open the back flap. Then you have your mouthpiece and the micro USB 2.0 port. Here you have the metallic volume rocker and the power button. They give amazing feedback, but there's one negative thing about this phone that we've found in some other phones as well, like the HTC One for example, because it has a curved back. So it kind of gets a little difficult pressing this because the side is not exactly flat, it's kind of tilting towards upside, so you cannot press it like this. You'll have to actually curl around your finger here and then press it, which is not very difficult, and quickly get used to it, but just something to take note of if you're coming from another phone which has a pretty flat back, and it's very slight tilt, but then it is there. On top you have a secondary noise cancelling mic, and then your 3.5mm jack. Behind you have the rear camera, the 8MP camera, and then your LED flash, the Asus branding, actually Intel inside Zenfone, and then your speaker grills. You can open the back flap of the phone here very easily, and the back flap you would see is quite rugged, and then inside it houses the non-removable 2110 mAh battery. You see your speaker grill, very thin net, and then your 2 micro SD card slots plus the 2 micro SIM slots, then the micro SD card slot here. For SIM, it's dual standby. Yeah, so that's about it. Now the phone has a very nice mixture of plastic, high quality plastic, glass, and then metal at places like for example this below part, and then your buttons here, which actually gives the phone that class. And I like the design and build quality of this phone much better than many of the phones at this price point. I even like this better than the Moto G. So it's good. It probably is the best looking phone at this price point. Spec wise, the Zenfone 5 is powered by an Intel Atom Z2560 chipset. Now note that you get 2 variants of that chipset, Z2560 and 2580. This was the 2560, which is a lower power of the two. The 2560 is powered by an 1.6 gig dual core CPU. The 2580 has a 2 gig processor. Apart from that, you also have a Power VR GPU, and coupled with that you have 2 GB RAM here, 8 GB internal memory. This guy is 8 GB version. You also get a 16 GB version, by the way. The micro SD card here supports up to 64 GB of external storage, so you will have no dearth of storages there. And you can also move your app data to the memory card. 2MP front camera, 8MP back camera, and LED flash. I told you 2110 mAh battery, 5-inch screen, HD resolution, that is 720p by 1280 pixels. The Zenfone 5 is powered by Android 4.3, although 4.4.2 is promised. It hasn't arrived yet, so you have that and Asus custom skin on top. Now, although it's a custom skin, it actually looks pretty smooth. So you once unlock, you go to the home screen, and you can have maximum 7 home screen. You can typically make any of them your primary home screen, and then notification bar there, and then a quick function toggle bar. You can also edit your functions right from there, and then you can go to the main settings. Let's check out the settings. It has typical Jelly Bean settings layout. You have a easy mode here for those person who are not very well versed with this kind of phones. Storage, now this guy has 8 GB of storage. As you see, roughly just over 4.5 GB is actually available. System reserved is 3 GB, so about 5 GB is actually available, but then you have your apps, the preloaded apps and all, which covers about 400 MB. And then you can add this many accounts, lots of accounts, some of them quite unnecessary really at this time. 4.3, and that's the model number, Asus T00Z. And then you can long press here to add apps or widgets, wallpapers, edit things and stuff, and then long press and then go up to go to Google. Now that's a recent app menu. There is no close all button, so you'll have to do away with all apps one by one. The app dock is customizable. You can drag it onto any app to create a folder. That's the main app deck. So 4 pages. You have Google's default Android apps like Gmail and Google Plus and Hangouts and YouTube and whatnot. You also have some in-house Asus app like Mirror, which is basically front camera. Then you have Party Camera and PC Link and My Asus and Power Saver and stuff. So Power Saver is a nice powerful app I'm gonna show you. And then you also have some third-party popular app like Kindle. You have what else? No Facebook. Yep. So no Facebook, no Twitter. You have Kindle for some reason. Yeah, so you can see the apps here. I'm going to quickly show you some of the apps here. You have an auto wizard, which actually gonna tell you how to use this phone. Default browser pretty much behaves the same way as the stock ROM. You have those bookmarks and stuff, and then your most visited websites. It opens the desktop websites pretty perfectly. They see it's our site. It's responsive, so you can see a different mobile layout. But even if your site does not support a mobile view, then it actually renders the page very nicely. Finds a little difficult in rendering the jQuery stuffs and JavaScript and all, but overall it's pretty smooth. As you can see, that's the browser. You have calculators and stuff. Then the 8MP camera. There you go. So you have the stills here. It takes some time. Let's switching off the flash and check. Yeah, so it's taking some time. You can quickly switch on the turbo from here, which is basically a burst mode, and then you can keep pressing, and it's gonna take 100 bloody photos. Can you imagine that? And actually it takes 100 photos. It gives you an option of the top 5, select all and save. You do a back and it'll tell you, do you want to delete all the pictures? Yes for now, but otherwise you can save the top 5, for example, which is a good thing. And then you have your zoom button there, and then that's how it records the video. You can click stills while recording videos. Again, a very necessary and good thing. Apart from that, you can switch between your front and back camera. From there you have some color modes, and then your main settings. So you have, you see the white balance and ISO goes up till 800, exposure value, anti-shake enhancement. You should check this. Then touch shutter and smart autofocus and continuous autofocus and infinite. And then your video settings, video quality supports full HD recording, and then some Yeah, and then you have some shooting mode as well, an extensive menu. You have time, rewind, HDR, panorama, low light, depth of field. Yeah, so good collection of enhancement of the camera here. Apart from that, you have do it later, which is kind of a task manager as in your to-do manager. You have a file manager, flashlight, FM, radio. Let's quickly show you the gallery. So again, similar layout in stacks. You can go and check out those are the video and all. So you're gonna show all the videos and audio performance when we do the full review. Here I'm just showing you an overview. So nice viewing angle. Yeah, although because of the glossy screen, the reflection takes over at some point of time, but not before it's like too slant. So even here you can see it. So cool. So that's your gallery. Not much new to talk about, but then the look and all are very refreshing. I like the look. Like see, for example, it's very easy on eye. Good, you can see all the fonts are good. The background, the fonts actually come out pretty good on the background and stuff. So that's how your music looks, and that's the sound, quick sound. So good enough. Yeah, we're gonna explore more later. And then you have party camera on my Asus, your dialer there. See, yeah, pretty big dialer. Another good thing about this is the keyboard. Now keyboard is pretty good to type, it's pretty smooth, and you also have a dedicated number row, which is a very good thing. See, it becomes even easier here, and you can quickly actually flick it upside to enter an uppercase. Then also you can flip it towards side to change the input method. Yeah, so that's pretty much about it. Yeah, it's quite smooth at all. So that's, guys, a quick overview of the Asus Zenfone 5.